And we are continuing on with all about the signs, and this time it is the last section you need to know, and it's multiply and divide. And believe it or not, multiply and divide are far easier than adding and subtracting with negative and positive numbers, or integers, whole numbers. And so we're going to be doing these together. So we've gone through same signs, where you add the digits and add the sign, different signs, so you subtract the digits, and you add the sign of the larger digit. And then double signs, where you change two signs for one, and then you go back up to see if they're the same signs or different signs. So there's two steps. And this here is the last part, and it's called multiply divide. And we can squeeze this in real fast because it's pretty easy. And so for both multiply and divide, we'll just take care of the multiply here and the divide here. And let's say we have something like 4 times, and I'm going to use this here, 4 times 3. We would multiply as usual, and we'd get 12. 4 times 3 is 12. All right, and so that's pretty easy. That's what we're looking at. But if I was to go 4 times negative 3, I would still multiply as usual. So I would multiply the digits. 4 times 3 is 12. And then I come back and I'm just going to add the number of negatives. If it's an odd number, like this one here is just the 1, it's odd number, so the answer is negative 12. So let's go through here. If we have negative 4 times negative 3. So we multiply 4 times 3 and we get 12. Now we count the negatives, negative and a negative, so there's 2 negatives, and so that's an even number, so the answer is positive. And we can also do it where we have negative 4 times a positive 3. And here we go, 4 times 3 is 12. 1 negative makes it the answer negative. And to divide, we would do the same thing. We would take 12 divided by 3, and we would get 4. And if we had 1 negative, and it doesn't matter where the negative is. It could be with the numerator, it could be smack dab in the middle, or it can be in the denominator. It doesn't matter. There's only 1 negative there. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, and there's only 1 negative, so it's an odd number, so the answer is negative 4. And again, if we had negative 12 divided by negative 3, we stop, drop, divide here, and we'd get 4. But would it be positive or negative? The answer would be positive because it's an even number, or they're both the same. And let's see what's left here. We could go negative 12 divided by 3, stop, drop, divide again, and we get 4. And the signs are different, or there's an odd number, so the answer is negative. And so the rule is you either multiply and divide, multiply or divide as usual first, as usual, so we'll make that step one, as usual, and then you count your signs. Count negative signs. So if it's an odd number, the answer will be negative. If it's an even number, the answer will be positive. Or you can look at it this way. If you're just looking at 2 numbers, if the signs are both the same, the answer is positive. If they're different, the answer is negative. Hope this helps. Bye-bye.